Well, we are making ribbons and bows today. I've already made a topper. I've already made a bow with some angel hair in it, a double bow that you can use a lot of places. Next, I guess you can tell where, I'm not going to say we because Kim went and got it for me, where Kim's been today. She's been out in her yard getting fresh pine. And we've got some beautiful red velvet ribbon. It's got a wired golden edge. I want to show you how you can make some really quick swags or sprays that can go on a lamp post, can go on a mailbox, it can go on your window ledge, you can even hang them on a door. Now what I've got right here is 3 stems of fresh pine, and I've got the tops of them right here together. And when I do this, I like to have some green coming out the top also, not just all the green hanging out the bottom. So I'm going to kind of overlap this a little bit and have some green coming out the top. Let me slide it up, curl it around a little bit maybe. Ooh, it smells good. Okay, I'm going to tie this together right here because this is where my bow's going to go. And I'm using my pipe cleaner again that I always use. Don't be careful, I'm going to be covered in sticky pine sap. But if you don't, a lot of people don't like artificial greenery. A lot of people really love fresh. Now in the South, I love fresh, but because of our warm weather, I mean, we'd have to wait and put it up right at Christmas time or it would not last. Now while I've got this right here, see I've got 2 ends coming out from my pipe cleaner, I'm going to twist these together and kind of bend them over each other so I can have a loop. You'll want something to hang it with. And now's the best time to do it. Okay, so I've got a loop at the back. And I've got my pine tied together. And you don't have to be really perfect and careful with that because it just looks really pretty, looks more natural if you're not. Okay, now we've been making bows, several bows today, and I've been explaining to you how to make those. While we're making these, I'm going to move just a little bit faster now. What I like the best on these is not as many loops in my bow, and I like about 3 streamers because I think they're beautiful hanging down in the red. The red hanging down in the green. So I'm going to have 3 streamers about 33, 34 inches long. So I'm just going to pinch my ribbon together and make my bow tie like I always do, which is the first layer of my bow. Remember what the second layer is? I've said it a lot of times. It's the X. So I pinch my ribbon and twist it and come up on the side. And we'll have 4 loops behind the bow tie, and they'll go out to the sides. That's the second loop. All of these are the same length, remember? They're about 1.5 inches longer than the loops in the bow tie. I think there is nothing prettier than red velvet against fresh pine at Christmas. I love it. Okay. Now, you can see the 2 loops of the bow tie. The next layer is the 4 loops of the X. Now, I think I'm going to stop right there. I don't think the bow needs to be really huge. Now always come up in the top right through here with another loop. So I'm going to come up and pinch it and go back down, have it go down to the left side because I've already got one streamer on this side. Bend my chenille stem, thread it through my fingers, and tie it really tightly again. And if you pull it tight enough, do you see how it actually made my bow kind of pinched together in the middle? If I didn't pull it that tight, it would be open more. So don't ever worry about that green pipe cleaner showing in the middle of our bows, because if you tie it tight enough, it really does not show. Now I'm going to pull another piece up that will give me my third streamer. If I thought about it before I tied it, I would have done it then, but I didn't think about it. Now notice I'm going to hold these up in the air, and one of them is still hooked together, but I'll cut it in just a minute. I'm not going to undo my pipe cleaner. I'm just going to add it on to the back and tie it on tightly. Now this little piece that's sticking out the top is fine. I'm going to cut it kind of short, and I'm going to cut a V in it. It'll just be kind of sticking out the top of your bow. And this one I didn't have to shape much at all. Remember, we always run our fingers down. Oh, I've got to cut this. I forgot to cut it. Cutting these in a V. Oh, I got one more somewhere down there. Now, the top of my bow is where that last loop came up, and where I've got that little tail sticking out that's kind of curly. Now I'm going to hold this up and let you see how pretty that is. Now I would pull one streamer over to the right side, one kind of in the middle. You can actually kind of tuck it up underneath one of these. That'd be pretty. Did I say the right side a while ago? I meant the left side. Depends on which way you're looking at it. Okay, now I'm not going to tie this on right now because I'm going to show you something else with this same bow. But that is a beautiful swag. It's really rich and pretty. I love the red velvet and I love the bun, but again, you need a little piece coming out of the top, and you can just put a big bundle coming out the bottom, however thick you want it. Now I would do that same thing, just like that, for your lamp posts, for a door, for a stairway, a railing on a stairway. But let's say you're wanting to do something for your windowsill, your window ledge outside. I'm going to just add a little bit with this. I'm probably going to hold it up and let you see. If you've got a wide ledge, you could make it really big. Like this. Use this same bow. I think I'm going to tie it so you can see it better this time. I'm going to lay it down. It's going to mash it a little bit, but I'll straighten it back out. Now I would probably have to, well, there's a little bit left out of my pipe cleaner that I could make another loop. Alright, see, I mashed my bow some laying it down, but since it's wired ribbon, that's fine. And when you've got your streamers that don't exactly want to separate, tuck one over onto a piece of your pine. And that is a beautiful spray. That could go on a windowsill. It could go over a mantle. You can actually lay it on a mantle. It could go up over a mantle. Just use your imagination, because the red velvet bows with the fresh greenery, they're so pretty. Oh, and over a doorway. I did some like this over my shop, double doors one year. It was beautiful. Okay, that's it for the fresh greens with the red velvet ribbon. I'll be back soon to show you some more fun with ribbons.